Hey guys, on this episode we're taking you out to an old abandoned prison farm. It's in the NT, a place called Gunn Point Beach. It's no longer operating, obviously, but we're going to take you out. We're going to show you around the area. It's a pretty big area, so sit back and hope you enjoy. You'll be able to find out what one of these are all about. Oh yeah, I got him. Oh, nice. How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode. Well, I am taking you around an old prison farm up in the NT, the Gunn Point Prison farm. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm going to take you around. I'm going to give you a look at the area and pretty much just have a random guess of what I think certain places might have been. It was established in 1972 and it was established to help with overcrowding at the Fanny Bay Goal, I think it was called, and was operational until 1995, and it was a minimum security prison. Now, if you haven't guessed, I did get this off Google. Like I said, I don't know a lot about it, but I remember seeing this spot when I first come out here. Probably should have did a bit of filming that back then as well, so because there was a little bit more to it, you know. But anyway, I'll give you a look at it and I'll chat to you throughout it. So this one here, I'm thinking it looks a bit like a canteen, just how it's laid out. It's got your tables, looks like it's got little serving areas, bit of a shower in here too by the looks, but I'll walk through and I'll just let you have a look for yourself. This one here looks like a big hopper of some sort for something, not sure what. I like rice, so I'm just picturing it full of rice. Over here looks like a bit of a quarters, sleeping quarters. I'm just assuming. All the windows, all the rooms. Anyway, we'll go for a wander and I'll show you inside. I can picture this being a nice little barbecue area. Sunday arvo, come out, sit in the sticks. Sure, it would have looked a lot different back when it was all working still, up and going. So this one's pretty obvious. Looks like the local dunnies. Bit of graffiti going on, so sorry if there's any bad stuff, but I wasn't really looking at that. I just wanted to have a look around and show you. Couldn't really get into this one because there's hardly any floor left. It looks like another bit of a living quarters, I'm assuming. We couldn't really see much there, so I'll take you around later on and I'll give you a look from a window. Coming over here, looks a bit like an office sort of thing. Not much to it, so I was just assuming it was an office. Picture a warden sitting in there. At the back here is like they made a little bit of a water channel. I could just imagine it in the wet season, water flowing out and around, going out into the sticks. Would have looked nice. Now this is pretty cool. I'm assuming this is where all the water was. Big water tank here, the base of it. What I really like is how they put it together. Looks like they've just gotten flat plates. They looked about a metre by 2 metres, and they've just bolted them all together using a rubber strip going between the joins. Obviously to help stop from leaking, but geez, that would have been a big job. All the floor was done like it, and all the outsides by the looks, putting up the walls of it. How mad. Just thinking outside the square. It's obviously where all the pumps were set up. That looks like an old school pump, driven by probably a diesel motor or something like that. It's got a belt. And over here they went a bit flash and looks like they put an electric one on there. They would have had to been self-sufficient out this way. The water tower. I'm getting too old to climb that sort of shit. I've got a footage from up on the inside and on the outside of her. Moving on, couldn't really give you a look around here. Looks like someone's been staying there for a bit, so I just took you through. There's a couple of buildings there, but maybe next time if no one's there, I'll come back and I'll have a look around there. But out here. This is the back of that other spot where the floor was a bit gone. But this is looking through the side window of the place. A lot of living space in there. I wonder how old this big girl is. Yeah, big tree, that one. So this is where it gets interesting. Imagine being all the way out here, not close to town, you know, cyclone's up in the top end. Look at Tracy. And you got nowhere to go but bunker down out here. This is what these bad boys are for. You can imagine a cyclone coming through. There's quite a few of these out here, but hopefully there was enough for everyone out here. But they would run around, jump inside. The doors on these things, they must have been about 10 mil thick or so. Walls, another separate wall out in front. No debris could, you know, come down and trap them in there. That would be scary. Just picture people sitting all alongside these seats, waiting for that cyclone to go by. She'd be pretty hairy. You wouldn't want to get anyone in there that's a bit scared and, you know, causes havoc for you. Can you imagine that? That'd be pretty wild to go through. I wonder if it's ever happened. Breathing out of little vents like that. Not sure what this building is, but it's right beside these cyclone barricades, or whatever you want to call them. It's a pretty big structure. Almost looks like a big greenhouse. Could have been. I wonder if it was their veggie farm or something like that. Who knows? If you do know, if you have any idea about this place or know a bit about it, by all means drop a comment for us. Not just for myself, neither for others, you know. Like I said, I'm only guessing. Not sure what this was all about. Got a pipe leading into it. I don't know if it was an old school dunny, but I'm not sure, I have no idea. Different looking setup. Like I said, a lot of debris. Little power poles. One thing you don't find out here is a wooden power pole. Old fires would almost come through out this way like every year after the wet season. All that dead grass. So they're all steel power poles, solid buggers too. One more look at these. I find that so impressive. Anyway, so this here looks to be like the old generator place. Probably big diesel generators because it has exhaust coming out the side still, so I I could only think that that was what was powering the whole place at one stage, or backup, sorry, because there is power going out here, as you can see, but I'm assuming cyclones come or they have blackouts, that'll be what keeps the place going. And he just had a fire come through here the day before, so she's still burning. Anyway, we'll take you to this spot. This is still operational. Not this one. This one here is just a big shed beside it. But a big shed. I could picture myself staying in here. Not sure what it was, whether it was like a, you know, like you got sheet metalworks at school. You come in here and start making things. No idea. Decent sized shed though. Anyway, this spot says it's still operational. It's a weather station from what I read on there. So I think that's pretty cool. Can't go in there obviously, but I'll give you a look from the outside. Pretty mad, all the way out here. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. Something a bit different. I don't really know much about the area, so I'm not going to talk as I go, but when I go to some spots I don't like to talk. I just like to listen to what's going on around me. You know, there could be anything through there, snakes or anything, and I didn't really want to take my time in there because don't forget there definitely could be asbestos and stuff like that out there. So I just wanted to film it, have a good look, and yeah, have a chat through yous, have a chat about it while I'm just watching it myself. So hope you did enjoy it. But yeah, if you do know anything about it, drop a comment and yeah, let everyone else know. Jump onto the website guys if you want to pick up yourself a bit of merchandise. www.thecampman.com.au, have bits and pieces on there. But yeah, all right then, till next time, catch us.